to your today's chemistry session. I hope that you all are doing amazing. So finally we're going to wrap up this chapter for ICSE, study of acids, bases and salts. Okay, let's get started. We will talk all about the salts, the classification and the different properties of the salts basically. So if in case you are new to the channel, then do not forget to subscribe to the channel, because from next week onwards we are going to start some amazing series of like Menti wars. We will be having special series on the assertion reason based questions, on the case based study questions basically. So you have to subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends so that more students comes to know about it. Okay, now the next thing, what are the session objectives? So by the end of the class we would be able to understand the salts, the types of salts and the properties of the salts. Okay, so let's get started without wasting any time. So whenever we talk about the word salt, let's be honest, the first thing that comes to your mind is NaCl, that is common salt, isn't it? That you also call as, referred to as table salt, because that's kept at almost everyone's table. You can find that. So sodium chloride, why it is required for the body basically, not just it makes your food better in taste, but rather it has also other properties, biological functions, like sodium ions. They regulate the amount, the concentration, the optimum concentration of fluids in the body, right? And sodium potassium pump is there in your body, which is actually plays a vital role for the proper functioning of the body mechanism. I'm sure that Maria ma'am has told you about this. So another thing, sodium chloride is, it plays a vital role as a raw material to synthesize the other substances in chemistry lab. Okay, so you cannot imagine life. It also regulates the blood pressure. So optimum concentration in the body is required. Okay, so what exactly are salts? How do we define them? So salts, you have studied the neutralization reaction. So whenever we have an acid and we treat it with a base, so here I have taken a base, sodium hydroxide, treating it with an acid. Aqueous solution I'm talking about. So aqueous solution of base would be having OH ions in it. Okay. Aqueous solution of acid would be having H plus ions. So when you combine an acid and a base together, then all the H plus ions of the acid are neutralized by the OH ions coming from the base, and finally this H plus OH ion combination leads to the formation of water, and the remaining positive and negative ion of the base and acid, they club together to make a salt. Okay. So these are basically neutral substances, but again when we will study the classification, then salts are not always neutral. Okay. So we will study all the definitions. So we have seen neutralization of acid and base leads to the formation of a salt. So let's have a look at more examples. We are having calcium chloride. Okay. So here you would be having calcium ions that is combined with 2 chloride ions. And I'll tell you a tip. Generally salts are, they are made by the combination of a metal and a non-metal. Like generally, not always. When a metal, metals can lose the electrons easily and make the cations, and non-metals, they gain the electrons easily and make the anions. ठीक है, जैसे NaCl में you have seen sodium is a metal and chlorine that is present here as chloride ion, that is a non-metal. Or simply you can identify salts like what? Metal with some negatively charged ion, matlab metal with some anion. Okay, so you can easily classify them, you can easily catch them. Oh, that's a salt. Just if I talk about potassium chloride, KCl, so here I am having potassium ion, that's a metal, and non-metal chloride ion. Okay, then you have sodium sulfate, that is Na2SO4. कैसे बना होगा? A metal, I am having 2 sodium ions and this negatively charged anion sulfate, that's a polyatomic ion. ठीक है, ऐसे ही you are having sodium nitrate, sodium ion clubbed together with the nitrate, negatively charged ions. So these are some common example of the salts. So let's study a better definition. Salt is a compound that is formed by partial or total replacement of ionizable hydrogen atoms of an acid by a metallic or an ammonium ion. Ma'am, that's very complicated definition, है ना? Like what's happening? So I just make you understand with the help of an example. I have taken sodium hydroxide. ठीक है, so aqueous solution है, it means I am having sodium ions and hydroxyl ions, right? And sulfuric acid would be present as what? H plus ions and HSO4 negative. Okay, so what happens here? One H plus ions get neutralized by one OH negative ion. So that's a partial replacement, because if you see closely, then H2SO4 aqueous solution is actually having two H plus ions and one sulfate. ठीक है, so यहाँ पर when you are taking only 1 mole of sodium hydroxide, only one OH ion is there. One OH ion can only neutralize one H plus ion. ठीक है, so यहाँ से H plus OH negative club together to make water, and then sodium ion HSO4 negative will be giving us sodium hydrogen sulfate. ठीक है, so it is a salt that is formed by the partial replacement of the H plus ions. ठीक है. Okay, ma'am is having sore throat, so you know I am just taking tea just to feel better. So look clearly at the second reaction, what's happening there. Better. I am not actually a tea lover, but still. ठीक है, चल. So ma'am is gonna make you understand the second one. यहाँ पर I have taken 2 sodium hydroxide, 2 moles of sodium hydroxide. It means I am having 2 sodium ions, 2 OH ions, है ना? And H2SO4 again I am having H plus ion, HSO4 negative, or I can write it as 2 H plus ions, 1 sulfate ion. ठीक है, so when you are having 2 moles of sodium hydroxide, now both of these H plus ions will be neutralized by OH ions. 2H plus 2 OH ion, ठीक है, न्यूट्रलाइज हो जाएंगे, and I would be getting 2 molecules of water here, and then 2 sodium ions, 1 sulfate clubbed together to form sodium sulfate. So in this case you will see there is a complete replacement, है ना? मतलब जितने भी H plus थे, all the H plus ions from the acid sorry are neutralized by the OH ions coming from the base. Not very difficult, that's easy. चलो, जैसे if you see NaCl, that is prepared by the neutralization of sodium hydroxide with hydrochloric acid. Let ma'am tell you a tip. You have a salt, ठीक है, so whenever you want to know the parent acid and parent base of a salt, then what you can do, मतलब I want to know that this salt is formed by the combination of which acid and which base. Tip, छोटू सा tip, the first part of the salt always comes from the base. हमेशा the first ion is always coming from the base, ठीक है, and the second ion always comes from the acid. ठीक है, so base है, इसका मतलब I can add OH to this first part, so NaOH, I will be getting a base NaOH. ठीक है, H acid के लिए we can simply add H plus ion, so H and Cl means the acid is hydrochloric acid. ऐसे कर सकते हो directly, or there is one more way, simply you can add water to the salt. ठीक है, मतलब I am driving the reaction the opposite way. I know acid plus base combine to give salt and water. Now I have the salt, I will make it react with water, I will get my respective acid and base. ठीक है, फिर से आप कर सकते हो सिंपली, जस्ट यू कैन डू डबल डिस्प्लेसमेंट. यहाँ पर सोडियम आयॉन्स, क्लोराइड आयॉन्स, H प्लस एंड OH नेगेटिव, H प्लस विद Cl नेगेटिव, एसिड, NaOH बेस. But remember the salt is in aqueous medium, so ma'am is not writing it everywhere, but you should know that point. ठीक है, चलो. Now the next thing is the classification of the salts. Are salts also pH sensitive? What do you think? Tell me the answer in the comment section. I know a lot of you are like just take the premier sessions for granted, like ma'am को क्या ही पता चलेगा. So let's have a chit chat session. I am watching all your comments and messages. ठीक है, so you have to take the classes seriously also. Classification of salts में I am having normal salts, acidic and basic. Let's understand it. Sorry. ठीक है, देखो नॉर्मल सॉल्ट में क्या होगा, देयर इज द कंप्लीट लाइक ऑल द H प्लस आयॉन्स कमिंग फ्रॉम द एसिड आर न्यूट्रलाइज्ड बाय OH आयॉन्स फ्रॉम अ बेस. ध्यान से पढ़ो, formed by the complete replacement of ionizable hydrogen atom of an acid, मतलब H plus ions, by a metallic or an ammonium ion. You can take OH, ठीक है, यहाँ पर देखो पता चल रहा है 1 OH ions and 1 H plus, complete replacement. This kind of salt is a normal salt, also known as a neutral salt. Neutral salt, and they are generally formed by the combination of a strong acid with a strong base. ठीक है, so जितने H plus आते हैं they all are neutralized by the OH ions because they are coming from strong acid and strong base, so they will have a pH value of 7, जहाँ पर H plus ions are completely neutralized by the OH ions. Sodium chloride is there, sorry, potassium chloride is there, and so on. ठीक है, चलो, then we have the acidic salt. So acidic salt, the clearly name is telling you that पक्का H plus ions are dominating over the OH ions, है ना, तभी तो acidic salt होगा. So they are actually formed by partial replacement of H plus ions. Okay, let's have a look at the example. जैसे I have taken sulfuric acid 1 mole, ठीक है, so this is having H plus ion, HSO4 negative, एक H plus यहाँ भी है ना, NaOH 1 mole only I have taken, so I have 1 OH ion. Now because only 1 OH is there, so only 1 H plus ion will be neutralized. ये वाला H तो रह जाएगा ना, so I would be getting sodium hydrogen sulfate, so it still has 1 ionizable H plus ion. So ऐसे salts are acidic salts in nature. ठीक है, simply water would be eliminated out because they are acidic. So what can you guess about the pH? pH value has to be less than 7. ठीक है, ऐसे ही you will have copper chloride that is formed by the combination of copper hydroxide, that is a weak base, and hydrochloric acid, that is a strong acid. So when strong acid combines with a weak base, then what happens? There is a what? Always the formation of acidic salt is going to take place because H plus का concentration is more as compared to the OH ion coming from a weak base that would be partially ionized. ठीक है, कर सकते हो, not difficult. Then we have a basic salt. Basic salt में क्या होता है? They are formed by partial replacement of OH ions. ठीक है, मतलब देखो यहाँ पर I have taken PbOH2, so यहाँ पर I am having lead ion and 2 OH ions, है ना, and I have taken only 1 mole of acid, so इसका मतलब 1 H plus ion is there, so only 1 OH can be neutralized by this. Still I am left with lead, 1 OH ion and 1 chloride ion, so that will become PbOHCl. So because the salt is still having 1 OH ion, that is replaceable, so this would be basic in nature. ठीक है, and ऐसे ही if you take a strong base with a weak acid, जैसे कि I will be taking sodium carbonate, that is that is formed by the combination of strong base NaOH with a weak acid carbonic acid. ठीक है, यहाँ पर OH का concentration will be dominating over the H plus ion, so such salts are basic in nature. Okay, and their pH will fall above 7. ठीक है, some more example, यहाँ पर देखो सब में you will see there is 1 more OH ion that is still replaceable. So if you make them react with 1 more mole of acid, then this will also get neutralized. ठीक है, easy है, not difficult. So the same thing which I have told you about sodium carbonate, that is written here. ठीक है, चलो, so now ma'am is telling you that if you people want to be a part of Vedantu's regular sessions, जहाँ पर you would be getting each and everything, you would be getting the test series, you will be getting the complete syllabus coverage, ठीक है, and you would be getting a lot of assignments and new pattern based questions and unlimited micro courses. The all sessions would be live sessions, not premiere. Then you can join us. So if you go to the description box of this video, you will get a link, get 10% off and register to be a pro student. Then you can apply this coupon code SKA Pro. New batches for ICSE are also getting started. The last one started on 12th July for class 10th. You can still be a part of the next upcoming batch. ठीक है, चलो, these are some of the general properties of the salts. Salts are electrovalent compounds, means they are ionic compounds. Okay, जैसे they have given a very beautiful example. If you talk about sodium fluoride, ठीक है, so ma'am told you metal and non-metal is gonna combine to give you a salt usually, ठीक है, and metals क्या करते हैं, these are electron donors and non-metals are electron acceptors, ठीक है. So when you bring a metal close to a non-metal, then metal will be donating its electron to non-metal completely. जब भी there is complete transfer of electron, then we would be getting the ionic bonds. जैसे यहाँ पर देखो sodium has a configuration 281 and chlorine has 287. So sodium क्या करता है, it transfers its one valence electron to chlorine so that both of them can get the octet and get stabilized as Na plus after losing the electron. 28 is the configuration. Chloride ion after gaining one electron, 288 is the configuration, ठीक है. So because complete transfer of electron has taken place, so they will lead to the formation of ionic bonds. We have done this already जब मैंने chemical bonding पढ़ाया था. I told you this thing also, है ना. चलो, the next thing is that they conduct electricity in molten state. Molten state मतलब nearly melted state अगर आप लेते हो, जैसे I have taken sodium fluoride and its melting point is near to 800 degree Celsius. So if you heat NaCl close to 800 degree Celsius near to its melting point, then what will happen? All the ions which were tightly packed with each other, जितने भी आयॉन्स टाइटली पैक थे, दे विल स्टार्ट लूजिंग, है ना. आपने मेल्टेड लाइक ऑलमोस्ट मेल्टेड स्टेट में पहुंचा दिया है. सो नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन, आयॉन्स आर गोना बिकम फ्री, ठीक है. सो जब भी वी आर हैविंग फ्री आयॉन्स, दे आर द चार्ज स्पीशीज, दे विल बी कैरिंग द चार्ज एंड हेंस कंडक्टिंग द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. सो मोल्टन स्टेट में दे डू कंडक्ट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. द सेम हैपन्स इन द एक्वस सोल्यूशन. जैसे आई हैव टेकन NaCl in water, so water is gonna break this sodium ion and chloride ions. So again free ions, they will conduct electricity, but remember in the solid state they won't conduct electricity. Reason क्या होता है, ions are not free to move, ठीक है, इसीलिए. Now the next point, solubility of salt of the like, हाँ, I'll just tell you, solubility salts की वेरी करता है टेम्परेचर के साथ, ठीक है. आई एम गोना शेयर वन डाटा ऑल्सो विद यू. जैसे देखो, when do I call a salt as a soluble salt? If at least 1 gram of a substance can be dissolved in like almost 100 ml of water at 298 Kelvin. So just 1 gram in 100 ml of water, so that would be a soluble salt, but make sure that's temperature dependent, ठीक है. ऐसे ही we have partially soluble salt. When your 0.1 gram to 1 gram, इसके बीच का amount जो है that can be dissolved in 100 ml of water, then that is like partial soluble, कम soluble है. And then we have insoluble, even if less than 0.1 gram of the substance is dissolved in 100 ml of water, ठीक है. So that is how we give the solubility. And finally we are done with this. Just small sa topic is left that we will be doing in the one shot revision only, ठीक है. So this is your homework question. Give 2 examples of acidic and the basic salt. I'm waiting for the comments, and next session would be a one shot explanation and you have to be there. Note down the dates when the new batches are getting started. Note down the coupon code so that you can get some additional discount. Okay, Shilpi ma'am will see you next time, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.